Hey guys, just had this little experience. I thought I'd make a video. It's not every day you get to see this stuff, for me anyway. Thought it was pretty interesting. So I go to bed around after the hockey game's over, around midnight, and I sleep for a whole hour. But I had a dream. Check this out. This is a dream. I'm in some building, like a house. There's a guy downstairs. He's laying there watching TV. And the news comes on the TV and says, "The Pope has died. The Pope has died." And I'm like, "Holy shit, the Pope is dead." And he looks up at me and he goes, "Shut up, I'm watching the TV. The Pope is dead." And I'm like, okay, I'll shut up. And then I woke up. I'm laying on my bed, but I'm not in the dream anymore. I'm in St. Lucian, in the illusion, which means I'm floating somewhere in St. Lucian, sleeping. I was at the train station in St. Lucian. It's a building Christ made, I think it was Christ. And I put all my trains in there and I build the train set in the train station. That's what we call it. So everybody knows. There's hundreds of people come and watch me create trains and build my train set. People love it because it's the best they've ever seen. And I don't even have any. I'm selling them as soon as I get them. We got machines. We got 30 machines, 36, 34 machines. Yeah, 34 that recreate the train I make. So when I create a train, a boxcar, I'll create a boxcar. Within a day and a half, he makes 30 and then he sells them all. Besides that, I'm floating above the train station and I go, "Hey," and I can hear Tina, I can hear Julie, I can hear Elizabeth, I can hear other people that are hanging out with them, their friends. And I go, "Hey, I just had a dream the Pope died. It was on TV. It said the Pope died." And the guy, one of the Christ, he's a Jesus Christ, but he's helping me make the trains because he's got nothing else better to do. So he helps me make trains on his spare time. So he's down there and he's going, "Oh shit, that's interesting." And then Julie and Elizabeth and their friends, they all go running. I see them. They all just go running down this hallway in the illusion because in the illusion you can create hallways and stuff. They're sort of invisible and you can walk on them in the illusion. You create them just like I'm creating a fucking train. Christ uses them. That's why he's always above you, so he can look down on you. That's a whole psychological thing. Now, they and Tina and the kids sit in the illusion on this quasi opaque hallway with a railing, and you lean on it and you watch me making the trains down there in St. Lucian. And that's what Jesus does. That's a whole different thing. But anyway, Julie and Elizabeth and their friends, let's go see. Let's go see. And they go running down the hallway and they disappear in this hallway. And it goes from what looks like thousands of feet or meters or yards or whatever. They disappear in this fucking hallway. And I'm like, where are they going? And I go to Tina, where are they going? They're going to see the Pope died. They're going to see the Pope. I'm going, what do you mean? And I go, she goes, "Oh, for Christ's sake." And I'm like, all right, whatever. I'm going to follow them and see. So I zoom down there. I zoom down the hallway and I catch up to Elizabeth and Julie. They're my kids. They're cute as fuck. Just little angels, man. You don't believe it. Reese's coming. Reese's coming. Anyway, so they're going. I go, "Guys, what are you doing? Where are you going? What's going on? We're going to see the Pope. We're going to see the Pope. See if he died. See if he died." I'm like, "Okay, take me too." And I'm like, "Okay." So we run down this hallway and we come to this railing and they go, "Stop here. Don't move. Stay here and look down." And I'm like, "Okay." And I look down and there's a well that's the size of, I don't even know, man. It's a well. and it's got color. And it's 5 or 6 layers, and each level has pillars, like Rome pillars, going all the way around. Next one down, Rome pillars going all the way around, all the way around, about 4 or 5 times. Now I'm not third level of St. Lucian. Whatever, right? Third level. There's like 4 or 5 going down as well, and it's not real far, but it's like it's like you're in an apartment building way at the top, sort of thing. And I'm looking, and I can see people standing beside the pillars and the railing, looking down. Not a lot, just a couple here and there, and people walking around like they're shopping in a fucking mall on the different levels. But they're this big. They're just like that big. And I can see lights moving down there. I'm like, are those people walking around? They go, yeah. And I look down, I go, what's down there? They go, that's the Pope sleeping. And I'm like, what? And then they go, well, look up. When I looked up, there were levels, pillared levels, going all the way into the light. And you couldn't even see the top because the light was there, shining down in as well. Tina comes up behind me. Well, sort of. She's around. She's closer, keeping an eye on me. And I go, I can't really see the Pope. They go, he's really small. He's right there in the middle. Right there in the middle. I'm like, okay. And what do you see? And I think I see a bed with him sleeping on it. She goes, he's sleeping in a bed. He looks so peaceful. And I go, so he ain't dead yet? They go, no, he's not dead. It don't look like he's dead. And I can hear Jesus. Jesus goes flying down there. The Christ I was with, not the train one, a different one. I think he's the one that takes care of the kids, Elizabeth and Julie. He takes care of them, teaches them their souls, you know. So he goes, fly, he disappears. Find out if he's dead, or dying, or what the fuck the story, because I saw it on TV in my dream for no particular fucking reason. Then as soon as I see the Pope, I think fucking, you know how I think. So I looked at Elizabeth, and I looked at Julie, and I go, I bet you if I piss on him, I can hit him right between the eyes, right from this spot. They go, Rich, don't be so fucking ignorant. You're so fucking ignorant. You're so mean. You're so mean. And I go, I bet you I could. They go, don't talk like that. You know you're not supposed to talk like that. And I'm like, well, I bet you I could. And I go, hey, do you know where I can get a brick? And they're like, yeah, he's hitting him with a brick. I'm like, I can hit him right from here with a brick. I bet you I can spit a loogie right in his fucking, right to hit him right in the head from here. And they're all like, oh my God. Tina's like, Richard, you shut the fuck up. Don't you talk like that. And I'm like, I go, I'm in this big well. I go, why do you got this big well? And I go, why don't you have a well around Daisy Duke? I go, now that's the place for a well. So you can sit here and watch Daisy Duke. And they're like, oh my God, what the hell is a Daisy Duke? And I said, you know, Daisy Duke on the Dukes of Hazzard. She's like, oh my God, Richard, you're such a fucking pig. Smacks me in the head. And I'm like, yeah, well, you know, I go, why is the well going up into the light? Shouldn't it be going down into the burning pits of sewage? There's another girl, one of their friends, like, oh my God, I can't believe you said that. And then Tina's getting pissed off. She's yelling at me. You shut the fuck up. You're gonna get killed if you don't fucking shut up. And I go, I go, you know what Jesus told me? And Julie and Elizabeth, one of them say, what? And I go, Jesus Christ told me he's Lucifer. He's a Lucifer. And they go, he's a Lucifer? And I go, yeah. She goes, that's a secret. Don't say nothing. And I'm like, well, that's what he told me. Um, Literally, yeah, that's what he told me. I think I made a little video about it. I go, he worships the beast. They're like, the beast. Oh, fuck. Don't say nothing like that. Don't say that. And I'm like, we better get out of here. Tina smacked me. She's like, get the fuck out of here. We gotta go. And I go, well, is he dead? Did you find out if he's dead? We don't think he's dead. He looks okay. And I go, we should. I go, wait a minute. Hold on. I jump off the railing. I start going down. I just float down nice and slow. And Tina's like, what the fuck are you doing? Get your fucking ass back up. And she swear. Like, they swear, man. They swear. Well, they do to me anyway. I'm floating down. Tina's yelling, get your ass back. I go, I'm just going to take a look. See if there's any gold laying around. You know, see if there's any gold laying around. He needs his gold. Some girl says he needs his gold. I go, yeah. He killed thousands and thousands and millions of people because he needed it. And she's like, he did what? And I go, she goes, this girl just wasn't fucking nuts on me. And I'm like, I better shut the fuck up. And so I'm going down. I'm still going down the boat. Tina's like, get your fucking ass up here. Yeah, you don't fucking go down there. And I go, yeah, I guess. I go, better not go down to the snake pit. And so I start coming back up to the railings where Tina was, yelling at me. She goes, go back to the fucking train room and go to sleep. Go back to the train station and go to sleep. So I'm like, all right, better not say nothing. And I turn around and I start walking away, and the kids are coming. And all of a sudden, Jesus comes back up. He ain't saying nothing. I don't know what the fuck's going on. But I'm awake in my bed, lying in my bed. Open my eyes when I can see my pillow, my hand. And I'm still doing this. So I'm like astral traveling and communicating. All right, in the astral world. That's how bad it is. Now I'm going back to the train station, walking, and all of a sudden I start singing "Cult of Personality" by Living Color. Cult of Personality. That Cult of Personality. I'll put it in the description. I started singing it. And I get back to this train station. I'm still singing it, and then what the fuck is you? What are you singing about? Other people are screaming at me from I don't know blackness. What are you singing? What are you about? And I'm going, it's cult of personality. I go, the Pope's not dead yet. The Pope's not dead. The son of a bitch is still alive. And they're like, what the fuck? What? Who the hell are you? And they're all giving me shit. And they're yelling at me. They're like, they're gonna fucking kill me, these people. And and what they are people that are connected to the people at the train station. So the people at the train station are all connected to other people, and they're hearing this. They don't know who's talking, me, or maybe they do, but they're all yelling at me now. And I'm like singing the cult of personality. And I go, dude, you got. One guy really pissed me off, and I go, truth reveal, bitch. I go, hey, buddy. He goes, what? And I go, it's 2021. 2021. It's not the Middle Ages, you fucking moron. I go, guess what? He goes, what? I go, take your mask off. It's fake. The disease is fake. Well, not really fake, but manufactured and put into a psyop. And then he's like, who the hell do you think you are? I'm gonna fuck you up. I go, oh, yeah, well, when you catch up, when you leave the Middle Ages and you fucking learn something, and he goes, and he's talking about the Pope and fucking all this good shit the Pope's done. And I go, I don't know where the hell you live. You got it all wrong, brother. I go, the Pope is Lucifer. Just then, I'm singing. I start singing the fucking Living Color again. Christ comes in, wow, picks me up, and he's hauling me. I'm floating away. I can't. All of a sudden, my vision that I'm looking at, all my kids and the train station, goes black, and I'm flying. And they're following. The kids are following me. Where's he going? Where? Jesus said, I'm taking him someplace safe where you can shut the fuck up. Jesus taking me away. And I'm flying for like 5 minutes. I can see a little bit. And I'm flying over top of St. Lucian, going up higher, higher, higher. And then all of a sudden, I can't see St. Lucian anymore. And I'm like up and above St. Lucian. And I'm in a room now. I'm in a special room. And this room is, I don't know. He drops me off here. I still can't see nothing. But we stopped. And all of a sudden, as I'm laying there, I'm like, I need a fucking cigarette. I should go make this into a video. This would be cool. This is what I'm thinking laying on the bed. I need a fucking cigarette. All of a sudden, I hear this Jesus sort of puts me down in a bed or something from what I can feel. And then I hear this lady go, oh my God, what did he do now? What did he do? What did he do? What did this guy do? And Jesus goes over and to her. All of a sudden, I feel this little hand going on my hand, and I I pulled my knife and I held it to her throat. And I'm like, oh. And when I held it to her throat, she didn't move. She's like, I have my knife and I'm holding it to her throat. I don't know where the fuck I am. Crazy never told me nothing. So I didn't do nothing with the knife. I just held it. And I said, whatever you are, you better just go away right now. And she went, and he ran away. And it was a little girl. And that was her old lady, her mom. I'm like, holy shit, I'm dead. Then, fuck, nothing ever came of it. Thank God. Turns out, Tina starts talking. Christ took you to the quiet room, and it's a room, but it ain't just a room like you're in a room, a living room. It's a room the size of a mall or a hockey arena or a football stadium, and there's hundreds of people in it. But the room is filled with rooms, and it's all quiet. And he put me there. He goes, I didn't put you here so people can't hear you. I put you here so they don't fucking kill you. I don't need the problems, he says. He goes, you can sing all you want, do whatever you want to stay in this fucking room, and when you're over it, you can come back down. I'm like, okay. And I started singing Living Color again. Then I'm like, oh, well, I gotta get the hell out of here. So I woke up. It's 2:45. This happened around 2. I'm still in that room, by the way, my soul. I hear nothing. It's totally quiet, which is totally not normal. I go, you know what? Hey, I think I'll just sleep here tonight, nice and quiet. So that's my experience. Daisy Duke. Now, the well. I've seen the well or one like it when fuckface died in England. The King of England, or whatever he is, the last idiot that died. Where the regent priest, the first time I ever heard of the regent priest, he died. They took him away somewhere. They grabbed what was left of his innocence. They took his little bit of innocence in his heart. They separated it from him, and they sent his soul to the illusion for all time. I'm pretty sure it was all time, yeah. And the illusion is all the way up into the light or all the way down into the shit. He never told me which level in the illusion, but it wasn't up into the light. So they saved his innocence. He's not actually, his evil, sick soul down there in the illusion. The well I seen with the Pope was going down and up into the light, but it was going down, but it didn't it stopped. It was like a circle going down around him, around where he was in the Vatican or whatever. And he was laying in a big giant bed, big wooden fucking bed, like in a castle or something. And sleeping with blankets over. And I wanted to piss on his head. It would have been fucking awesome. Man, I made a great video, man. God damn. But they wouldn't. I know. As soon as I got down there, I would have been jumped. It's interesting that they have the well over the Pope and all the people in St. Lucian, not all of them, but a lot of people in St. Lucian. They don't get it. They don't get it. They're just like the Catholics. St. Lucian is full of Catholics, hardcore Catholics, man. And they'll kill you. They'll fucking stone you to death if you start screaming. That's why Christ got me out of there. Put me in that room. And they told me before, you don't talk that shit. You'll get killed. You'll get damn hurt. Your life will be over. And he took me the fuck out. And he said, look, shut the fuck up. And everybody that was in the room was doing the same thing I was. Me, I was just spewing the fucking truth. Truth revealed, truth revealed. I'm yelling it. Truth revealed. That's Christ taking me away. I'm going, truth revealed. It's 2021, guys. Time to wake up. Now I'm singing the Cult of Personality also. Maybe that guy that was yelling at me was saving me in a weird kind of way. Man, I am so fire. I'm on fire all the time. I get confronted with that stuff, the truth and the fucking lies. And people in the spirit world believe it. St. Lucian. St. Lucian is just like US, Canada, but not. Anyway, I can get into it later. I just want to relate that little story. The well thing is cool, man. Holy shit. You know when you're at the top of a hockey arena, like an NHL hockey arena, a real big fucking one, and you're way at the top and the hockey arena looks like that big and you see the little ants skating around? That's what it looked like. Exactly. Not there weren't seats going up. It was a well going down. And in the middle of the hockey arena, the Pope was sleeping. But it wasn't a hockey arena. I'm just using that as an example and then there's pillars. Every level had pillars around this well that surrounded the Pope. And I'm like, guys, I'm asking the team, I'm like, why do you get a well around this guy? He's the fucking devil. She's like, shut the fuck up. People are going to believe what they want, and they have the right to believe what they want, if it's the truth or not. And I go, 5 minutes on Google, and you'll want to fucking kill yourself and vomit for being stupid. But you won't listen to it. No one listens to it. No one listens. You don't even listen to Christ. I go, I don't know what the fuck is going on, guys. And my kids know. Tina knows. They won't speak of it. Because they know. But I get fired up. I got fucking fire inside me. A raging fire. Raging fire at religion. And Christ's. Spider Christ. You have no idea. All right, guys. Well, maybe you do. I'll talk to you later. Just thought I'd make that little video of my experience. Okay, bye.